champion. What was supposed to be a Hollywood box office battle between Hollywood Mateo and Hollywood King is what is going on here? North Carolina's own Fonzie is here, the World Heavyweight Champion, making a surprise appearance here, and it's sending shockwaves through the arena. These two men take battle this upcoming weekend in the main event at Break the Bank, but before anyone can react, Fonzie blindsided King with an attack, making it clear the road to Dbmo Break the Bank this weekend is going to be unpredictable. The champion has arrived on this rare appearance, and he's trying to send a message to prize fighter's own, the family's own Fonzie now is CJ with this German suplex, dropping Fonzie on the neck there. Fonzie back up with a big forearm to the back of the neck. This one is a straight up brawl here. Kennedy has called this one off. Phoenix Splash coming from Fonzie there. And the World Heavyweight Champion with a nasty stomp right to the arms of CJ here tonight. DJ fights him off. Big punch to the face. He's going to be challenging Fonzie for that prestigious World Heavyweight Champion of Rampage this weekend. And hits him out with a Tiger Bomb here. These two men are going to absolutely destroy each other come this weekend. And we are seeing it all unfold here tonight. Tour of violence coming from CJ. And now, CJ going after the waist. Fonzie with a big punch to the face. Oh man, CJ stands on a stalemate here. These two men trading blows here to kick off Blackout. Unadvertised matchup. This is the last time we're going to see these two in the same ring before Break the Bank this weekend, and it's a war here. Two men already went through war for the trios titles in their factions, and CJ with a big jumping knee to the face has him up, looking for that nasty neck driver, the power driver, right over the neck there. And a big stomp to the arm. CJ looking around, and Fonzie with that death grip. A choke here on CJ. Choking the life out of the neck here, and CJ kicks him off. And swinging neck breaker. The Hollywood director's cut. Welcome everybody if you're joining us for this final Blackout stop before Go Genesis and Break the Bank week this weekend. Fonzie here, the Rampage World Heavyweight Champion, this surprise appearance, and he is making his presence felt. I got CJ here tonight. Big elbow to the face. CJ floats over, Snapdragon suplex, and none is gonna hold these two back. This weekend. Big elbow to the face. F-bomb! Oh my goodness, Fonzie just laid him out. Fonzie just laid him out. Holy shit.
Brooklyn, shut the fuck up. You've done nothing but bitch, cry, and make excuses ever since I beat your ass. Every time you open your mouth, it's always, Valora didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve it? Then why the fuck are you the one looking up at the lights while I'm the one standing with the opportunity? You lost. Accept it. You're acting like the biggest sore loser I've ever seen. And it's honestly embarrassing. You can scream, I deserved it, until your voice gives out, but facts don't give a damn about your feelings. I beat you. Clean. Now stay the fuck out of my way. And Ragdoll, you keep jumping me every chance you get because deep down, you're scared as hell. You don't attack weak people. You attack the people you know can take everything from you. Every cheap shot, every sneak attack, every pathetic little ambush just tells me one thing. I'm already living rent-free in your fucking head. You think beating me down before the match is gonna change what's coming? It won't. All you're doing is pissing me off. You wanted to wake the monster. Congratulations. Now you're gonna choke on the consequences. This isn't some horror movie where the villain dies in the first act. I always come back, covered in blood, smiling, and fucking hungrier than before. So keep attacking me. Keep running your mouth. Keep convincing yourselves that Valora doesn't belong. Because when I tear through every single one of you and leave with that championship draped over my shoulder, I don't want either of you saying I got lucky. I want you to remember every fucking word you said before I proved you wrong. Brooklyn, stay bitter. Ragdoll, keep swinging. Because the moment that bell rings, I'm not walking in as your challenger. I'm walking in as your fucking nightmare. And by the time I'm finished, the only thing left to bury will be both of your egos.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dbmo Blackout. We are just days away from Dbmo Go Genesis, and this six-person tag team collision has championship implications written all over it. Every star here, every rivalry in this matchup is coming together in one big matchup. Momentum, pride, challengers, and champions. This is exactly what a go-home episode is supposed to look like. There is Lyric with Cheyenne. Just throws her shoulder first there. Right into the ring post. And Lyric here climbing the top of the rope here. Looking to fly. What a fitting way to begin. Coast to coast. These two will meet again this Sunday when Lyric defends her Dbmo Goddess Championship. This time, there will be nowhere to run. We saw last week Beef Baby taking Lyric to the limit. Sunday, Black Rain has officially been banned from ringside. There will be no distractions, no interference, and no excuses. Here comes the hometown boy, AJ Alpha, with a double axe handle. They're on their feet for South Carolina's own. And Lyric dropping him down with a big reverse neck DDT. It's a huge moment for him here tonight. This Sunday, he makes his pay-per-view debut on Go Genesis on the kickoff show against Jason Xander. And if there's ever a night to prove you belong, it's really tonight in front of your hometown. Xander with a big swinging neck breaker and a stomp to the gut. Sends AJ in the corner. It's a big counter there from AJ Alpha. AJ goes over the back, and it's a rolling neck twisting cutter. Cut the lights there. Beef Baby gets tagged. Back in. Pushes off Jason. Jason just hits her with a right. There goes another big shot. Jason bringing a fight to Beef Baby. Beef Baby just pulls her off and a jarring uppercut there. It's going to slow her down the tracks. Beef Baby, whoa! The power! Tossing it right over the shoulders there. She's been saying it all month. Beef Baby is hungry. Slamming the neck down of Jason Xander into the canvas, and the power of Beef Baby sending him into the corner. And now, just a big field throw. There's another favorite, the number one contender for the Women's World Champion. Nice weave there. Valora is now in. Sends Jason in the corner. Jason interrupts that with an elbow, and it's a big kick to the ribs. Xander rolls through, and it's a big inside roll up here from Jason Xander. Can't believe Jason Xander was going for that early, but at any cost, anything it takes. Here comes Lyric. Lyric with a jarring shot to the gut. And now right to the back. Lyric inflicting pain there. Good Lord, what a punch to the face. Into the cover, and Valora kicks out. Lyric knows she's got to keep her speed going. It's a very quick superstar, very deadly in that ring. And here comes the champ, Ragdoll, in the Women's World Championship picture. Just entering now the ring. Lyric gets kicked off. Valora's in a 2-on-1 situation. Ragdoll takes advantage out the corner. We're seeing Go Genesis preview right now between Ragdoll and V. V gets out at 2. Can feel it in the air. They don't need to say a word. These two know Sunday steak. Big sharpshooter here from Ragdoll. And Valora, huge response. This is why Valora has earned this opportunity. Oh, right to the throat. Nasty throat chop there. So her partners cheer her on. She has some great teammates in AJ Alpha and Cheyenne Beef Baby here tonight, hammering with the forearms. Another one to the face, and a stomp right after on the gut. Lyric gets the tag. She's on the ring apron. What is Lyric gonna do here? Valora answers back with a form. Lyric hits her right back with a form of her own. And Lyric sends Valora into the corner, tags back to Ragdoll. The Terror Sisters. Great showing here, and there is the form to the face. Valora decked her. Ragdoll in that shot. Doles off Valora. Valora runs to the corner. Lyric with a punch. Unintended for Valora. Valora gets picked up with the Omega Driver. Just driven on the neck here. And Valora here fights her off. Big form to the ribs. Ragdoll drops her down to a knee. And now, Valora isn't interested in fame. She isn't interested in attention. She wants one thing. She wants that Women's World Championship. Ragdoll with a big up kick. And AJ Alpha making the save there. Right on time, back up to her feet, and Ragdoll punched off. Another big shot from Valora. The crowd to continue the feed and will on. Valora, springboard, crossbody attack. Valora not there for Ragdoll. Ragdoll set in the corner. Valora has her in the corner. Throws her back. Big clothesline and a snapmare takedown. Oh, and drives her over with a headlock. This Women's World Champ Valora's gonna face, it's not like most of the competitors she's faced in the past. Ragdoll, top of the division for a reason. And now Beef Baby looking on. AJ Alpha looking on. Xander looking on. Lyric looking on. And Ragdoll set into the corner. Valora, she gonna make that tag. Ragdoll escapes out the corner. Big right, taking the fight right to her, and a German suplex. Ragdoll up to her feet. Valora sends her to the ropes here. Into a clothesline. Ragdoll showing off here. Beef Baby lifts her up right over the neck on the shoulders. Oh man, face first. The electric chair, face slam. Jason Xander now comes in to break up the pin. Beef Baby is just so tough, so strong. We've seen her not only take the Goddess Champion Lyric to the limit, but our Women's World Champion Ragdoll as well. And she makes sure Lyric takes care of Beef Baby with a running clothesline to the back. Not finished, look for that big boot. Beef Baby out the way. Beef Baby picks her up. Michinoku. Driver to Lyric. Beef Baby with the cover. 2. No. Lyric just kicks out at 2. Shades of last week with an instant classic from these two ladies. No, the X Factor. The running X Factor from Beef Baby. Dealing with her best move, throwing it all out there. AJ Alpha now in. Sends Lyric to the ropes here. Atomic drop into a spinning clothesline. Alpha feeding off his people here, and here comes Jason Xander. It's drop kick. He believes he's above this match. He's down for a cover. AJ with the pin, and Jason kicks out. Jason believes he should already have singles gold. That's been his complaint heading into this match. And listen to this place right now. South Carolina coming alive for Alpha. Hometown boy is rolling, and Jason knocks him off with a big forearm. Springboard drop kick to the back. Builders coming alive with the boos, and just a kick out. Oh, they're jumping him. Ragdoll, Lyric. Doing big rights to AJ Alpha, and Jason Xander gonna capitalize here. At sunset, flip powerbomb throughout the corner. Alpha now sent back into the corner. This is a 3-on-1, no numbers game on Alpha side here. Jason climbing up to the ropes here. Has AJ Alpha in a power bomb position. This looks bad. An avalanche power bomb. And now Beef Baby, Valora to Jason Xander. These girls are wild here. Throwing hands to the boys here. And then this time AJ gets a big right from Lyric. Jason Xander going high. That top rope moonsault press. And a great support here tonight from their peers in the back. These teams here, these 6 stars, great athletes, they're going to be a part of the electric Dbmo Go Genesis POE, which should be a spectacular Blackout exclusive POE. Sunday, Jason Xander, he's always taking shortcuts, but this Sunday he'll have nowhere to hide. Back and forth action between him and Alpha. Alpha, that front face slam attack. And he's ready to switch things. Here comes Beef Baby. The challengers here, the women's challengers and AJ Alpha are cutting the ring in half. Momentum constantly changes here. A big boot flying to the face of Beef Baby. And Xander with a twist of fate. Right to Beef Baby, who's back up to her feet. Holy shit. Where is she finding this from? Adrenaline running wild on Beef Baby. Business about to pick up now. Send Xander to the rope. Xander bumps into her. Swinging away is Beef Baby. Sending him into the corner. Big tag to Valora. Double axe handle right to the back. Oh, the miss! She caught him in the eye. He's missed it. He can't see a damn thing. And a punt kick. Valora with a punt kick there. And now, down in there with a front flip, DDTs and her counter. What a match. So far to kick off Blackout here in South Carolina. Double knees coming right into the face. He goes down, tags out to Ragdoll. Ragdoll is now in. Goes Valora into the corner. Big tag to Lyric now. As these two got in mind. Terra Sisters, Black Ring, Lembers. Oh, man. Zigzag. Claymore. Combination. Dolores shoots out to the tag. Alpha is now in. Lyric missing that splash. Big punch to the back. Springboard drop kick from Alpha. Nagata's champ roll out the ring. AJ goes after her, and Lyric sent shoulder first right into the LED barricade here on the outside. High up kick from Lyric. Lyric here sends Alpha flying across the ring. This is only our first match of this stacked go-home episode of Blackout here tonight. And these two teams leaving it all out here. Now's the time to rally. Referee is up to a 7. AJ, short elbows, coming across the ribs. Rushes back in the ring. Lyric makes it back as well. Lyric picked up with a torture rack position. Into a big burning hammer. Knee spiking on the back of the neck. And now the big elbow coming out the corner from Lyric. Lyric sending Beef Baby back to her corner. Absolute war we're getting between these two teams. Shoulder block tackle. Ragdoll looking at her. He's looking to put away Beef Baby. Big kick to the ribs. Oh, that's a lot of weight, Ragdoll. Oh, man, a riptide. 1, 2. Oh, Ragdoll with a big kick out. That's nearly a 3. Beef Baby escapes and now flips her over the shoulders. Doesn't get the job done. We're a possibility that this one keeps changing. Big tag, and what a Beat Baby and AJ Alpha gonna do here? Two of the young stars here. Oh man, it was looking to be the future champs here on Blackout down the line. AJ goes so in, and it's Ragdoll with the knees. Charges in and just pounding across the face of Alpha here with a Luthes press. Oh, now she is looking to rip tide AJ Alpha here. No, she's looking for a South to Heaven. Soak Slam. Can that be it? Beef Baby now breaks the pin here. Almost enough for Ragdoll. Ragdoll sent in the corner. Jason with a spinning back kick. Doesn't get much higher than this on the corner, off the ropes here. Spinning her out. 1, 2, oh, 1 count only, Ragdoll. And then look on the face of Alpha. Says it all. Big punch to the gut. Alpha climbing the ropes here. Spinning tornado DDT. Spiked Ragdoll on the crown of her head. Ragdoll picked up on the shoulders. Big roundhouse kick coming across the neck of Ragdoll. Valora is now in. Grabs Ragdoll and sends her into the corner. Ragdoll gets caught in the corner. Valora's biting her down. Oh man, there it goes, Valora. Oh, disgusting. The crowd is electric. They love this here. The pin to pin the Women's World Champ before Go Genesis. And what we will never know. Jason Xander just broke up. Oh man. A big statement win that could have been for Valora. Headbutt driving her down. Lyric gets the tag. These two are just a tag team women's tandem, are they? No, just a Dave Meltzer driver, spiking tombstone power driver coming from the Women's Goddess Champ and the Women's World Champ, Lyric and Ragdoll. Forearm to the face, right on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and getting spiked on the neck. It's Valora. Trading with forearms to the face. Blocked out that running wheelbarrow attack and sent into the stabs Brooklyn sent down. This match has been absolute carnage here. Referee is up to a 6. The ring cannot contain the two teams here tonight. 8 count. Valora in the ring with the trash talk. And she throws a punch to Jason Xander. Lyric back in. A big knee to the ribs of Valora. Valora stops her momentum. Lyric sent to the ropes. Pick the back. Knee to the back. Vicious attack there. You got a kick to the gut. Valora. Big double knees coming into the back of Lyric there. He hightails out the ring is Lyric. And she goes after Beat Baby. High kick to the side of the neck. And Valora chases after her. Lyric has her tied. A big kick to the ribs from Valora. Sending her right into the steps. Ribs first there. No malice behind that attack. Stomps her right after. Valora's going up top here. And look at Jason Xander. What the hell? What is wrong with this guy? Valora's not going to take none of that. Oh! And Lyric, who was looking to catch her off guard, got caught with a big super kick. Springs to the top with a cutter. Beat Baby nowhere in sight. Big forearm to the back. And now bump shoulders with Beat Baby. Charges in. Hurricane Rana takes her right down. Athleticism by the Goddess Champ. As she just stomps out the chest hair of Beat Baby. Baby thrown over, big elbow coming in. Oh, and a double team. Jason Xander, oh my! He just drove her head on the outside ring apron face first. Are you kidding me? And Beef Baby going back after him. Big knee, crushing knee to the back there. The Dbmo Universe looking on as South Carolina fans are getting their money street and more here for this opener. Big center in the corner. Big elbow to the face. Beef Baby. High arch. Lyric. Tripping right down. Back body slam. Beef Baby showing off here. The strength is just too good to be true. And Lyric back up. The inexperienced Beef Baby taking her eyes off the prize, and Lyric gonna make her pay with that cutter. Big pin here. Oh, 1 count. Lyric is shaking her head in disbelief. Beef Baby just kicked out at 1. And now into the corner. Lyric exchanges well for the kick, and oh, go to sleep. Nasty GTS. And the women's world champion, she wants all the victory. She wants all the praise. Beef Baby kicks out at 2. The strength, the resilience. Lyric has to fight this one this Sunday. And Ragdoll with a big body splash coming in the corner to Beef Baby. 1, 2. Beef Baby kicks out again. Again. And it's scary close there. She locks in a headlock, trapping the neck back with that arm extended. That is a torturous position for Beef Baby to be in. Valora knew it, and she saved her. Now sent back in her RD's corner. Ragdoll is down the roll up. 1. Oh man, a 1 count. The women's world champ kicks out at 1. Big form has her up. High up. Face first. Dropping her down the cover again. 1, 2. No, nearly close. Just nearly close, Beef Baby. And now with Ragdoll on the shoulders. No! My goodness. Just dumped her off her shoulders quickly with impact. And now Beef Baby looking for that final ending. Ragdoll down to a knee and holding on to that arm of Beef Baby. Just throwing in the forearms to the ribs. Escapes from that one. Going after the top of the neck with an uppercut. Big European uppercut from Ragdoll. Oh, and a kick to the outside the leg. Ragdoll with Beef Baby. Look for that South to Heaven. She hit it earlier. She hit that South to Heaven earlier. But this time Beef Baby's able to counter. Beef Baby set in the corner. AJ trying to throw a defensive save for Beef Baby here. Beef Baby gets stomped out. Matches like this, these two teams are going to remember for a while here. Jason, double stomp, Beef Baby, out the way, the running crossbody to Jason. Jumping elbow drop now from Beef Baby. AJ wants the tag. Alpha with a stomp. And he's dragging up Xander to his feet. Xander kicks him off. AJ now. Elbowing out the neck. Kicking out the guy. Has up Xander. The brain buster. The cover by Alpha. And Ragdoll, Lyric, they're all getting involved for this one. Oh, and a deep swinging leg twisting cutter. Oh man. CJ coming in after what just happened as well to kick off the night. There is the tag RD is in. Alpha off the ropes. Comes in a drop kick to the back of RD. Right to the back of RD. Valora is now in. Has RD down. Dragging her up. The mist. The mist to the eyes of the women's world champion. The big punt kick now. Can Ragdoll capitalize here? Can Ragdoll end it here? Front flip DDT. No, Jason. Oh, man. Laura she can't catch a break here. Can't finish this one off the way she'd hope. Nice arm drag, take down the double knees coming into the arm. She is going after Valora. Valora now gets driven down. The running Lou Des and just pounding across the face of Valora there. Valora with the elbows coming to the ribs here. They toss. Valora sent into the ropes. Looks to snuffed her out. Valora sends her now into the corner. Big punch to RD. RD drops down. It's back and forth from these two ladies. Oh, the big toe chop. We're going to take our first break of the night. Don't you go nowhere. More Blackout continues after this one. We're back from commercial break, guys. This matchup has been electric, has been explosive as advertised. AJ Alpha coming out the corner with a big sweet chin music coming out the corner to Jason Xander. Xander sat right in the corner, popped him up with a big high up arch pop up and just found him out with a clothesline. Here we go, Jason Xander rolls him in. Big hip toss. And a drop kick driven into the face there. Jason Xander putting on one hell of a war here with AJ Alpha. These two men are going to meet up this week. What a match that's going to be at Go Genesis. Springboard drop kick off the ropes there. Big style to take him down and now calling him up to his feet there. Alpha gets kicked. A high arch brain buster. RD making a save here in this one. Breaks up and interrupts the pin for Alpha. Foot dragged up here. Hold it across the neck, being slapped out. Now throwing it to the ropes here. Alpha gets countered here. DDT, tornado DDT here from Jason Xander. Xander picks him up on the shoulders. AJ counters. And now Uranagi slamming him right over into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Team AJ Alpha wins this one. What a match. We have just seen a preview of what's to come. Team Alpha brings home momentum. He just pinned Jason Xander before their kickoff showdown. And if tonight is any indication, Go Genesis is going to be unforgettable. The challengers celebrate together as Lyric Ragdoll and Jason regroup on side the ring. The final image is every Go Genesis rivalry burning the hotter than ever as Blackout heads towards the biggest event, towards the summer.
Look, I understand your frustrations, Jason, but you have to understand how things work around here. I want to see you succeed. I want you to be the star that I know you can be. But family business comes first, and now you're in my business. So you're teaming up with my family, and I care about those two and their success dearly. So tonight, I'm going to need a victory on the Black Rain side, so I'll tell you this. If you can help my family win this match, as a friend, I can gift you a shot at the deathmatch title at any place, at any time. But if you lose, then you will have no choice but to suffer with the consequences. You look out for me, and I'll look out for you. So get it done, and you will see a title shot in your future. Good luck.
bell rings and we are underway. A lockup here. The winner of this matchup earns a Dbmo Deathmatch Championship match against CJ Perkins at Go Genesis. We see moments ago CJ tried to give Jason Xander a future opportunity. He is not taking future challengers like Eli Uno possibly or Jay Walker any serious. It's time for this contest, and this one, winner punches their ticket. Two completely different competitors. You got Eli, who thrives in this violence past since he's been on the Blackout brand, the Tuesday night banner, and you got Jay Walker, one of the newest, youngest guys on your screens here on Blackout. The Canadian isn't afraid to get extreme. He wrenches back on that arm of Eli. Eli, he is just interested in just hurting his opponent tonight. He isn't interested really into wrestling. These two men are trading out heavy artillery early. As bends over the arm here of Jay here. Eli is just trying to slow this match down in his favor. Eli now on the floor. Jay now has a chance to build some momentum. A big knife edge chop. Kicks off the ribs. Picks up Eli up in an arch position. Power driver. The Canadian wipes him out. But Eli with a quick hips up. Gets taken out with a fast flying springboard forearm shot. There is no rules for these two men in this one. Jay swings off the feet here, leaves off the ropes with that stomp, missed it, and now Eli captivated him over with a roll-up. The counter. And now the jumping heel kick by Jay Walker. And he's the first to go for a weapon, a sledgehammer, in place here, and he's swinging it right to the ribs of Eli. Now hammering away right on the back here. How much more can a body take here? Eli set face first in the turnbuckle there from Jay Walker. Jay now goes him over. Eli with a stiff kick to the gut. Turns him over with a running drop kick to the back there. Eli with a big kick to the face. Springboards over with a coast to coast there. What height Eli went here. Eli wedges over the frog splash to the back of Jay Walker. Innovative offense for this creative Eli. Only got a one there, but that impact definitely crashed hard and now has the arms extended down. The knee to the face, a single leg knee. Coming right into Jay Walker and now drives in the knee to the arm. Mocking the people here. Delivering this people's moonsault. And into the cover. One count only from Eli. What's this? Leo Atherton is here! Oh my goodness, business have picked up. Wait a minute. Leo slides in the ring and a big kick to the face. Him and Eli was a part of our first ever Deathmatch Championship matchup here on Blackout 2 weeks ago. Jay Walker is still down, and there is that. The other side, Leo's going at a big knee to the face. And Eli goes up top and a splash to the back of Leo. Oh my goodness, he's been trying to do the right thing lately, but Eli says not on his watch, swinging that kendo stick. And oh, he just cracked Leo. He's just cracking away on Leo. Jay tries to throw in a headbutt. Big uppercut now from Eli. Now Jay kicks him on the outside. Oh, roundhouse to the face. Takes down Eli. Referee counts here. Leo's played his part in this matchup. Send a clear message to Eli Uno. Jay Walker in the ring. Eli on stumbling legs here. High flying cruiserweight Jay Walker looking to fly on the outside. He takes a decision here. Now picks him up. Roundhouse kick to the head. This is the problem with Jay. He's got to drag the lifeless body of Eli. Now bring him in the ring, and he does. And Jay capitalized here. He's going to the top rope. It looks like Eli is moving away here. As that great veteran instinct from Eli. Well, much more experienced than this Jay Walker that we're seeing here. Ripcord lariat. Jay with the sledgehammer right to the ribs. And there it goes again, just driving it on to Eli. Jay with one more. A third consecutive shot to the ribs of Eli. A punch to the back. Here we go. Lifting him up. Eli counters. Oh, a nasty chop block to the back of the leg. That could twist the leg, twist an ACL, and any given time with a shot like that and a neck cutter. Eli's so damn good. Eli now pushes Jay into the corner. Lifts him over. Big scoop slam from the Uno. Eli goes up. Goes the fly. Jay charges in. Missed the attack. Charges in. Caught him. DDT from out of nowhere. 1, 2. Jay Walker's going to go Genesis. CJ Perkins. Get ready. There's a Canadian on the way. What a war we just witnessed between Eli Uno and Jay Walker. Leo Atherton. Man, oh man, a surprise appearance here on the Go Home Show. And the assistant, Jay Walker, this one. Eli and Leo seems to be brewing upside here on Blackout. Don't you go nowhere. More Blackout comes your way up next after this commercial break.
You think this is over? It's just the beginning. It's time that Dbmo crowns a new champion, Brooklyn Ray. 3 years. 3 years I've been waiting for this moment, and I'm gonna take it! I'm gonna make you bleed, and you will be forced to retire from wrestling forever. Maybe you take your loser sister with you to work for us at catering. Ragnall, I see you in hell, bitch.
Bell rings, we are underway, and we start off with the returning Cat, who made her presence felt over 2 weeks ago here on Dbmo Dark Twitch. Surprise appearance 2 episodes ago, and now she makes her first match back here on the Blackout banner in almost over a year. She takes on the red hot fashionista Brooklyn Ray, who has eyes set on capturing Women's World Championship gold. Gets hooked up in the Rochambeau coming from Cat. Cat showing no authority early here. Confident Brooklyn Ray gets taken down by the fearless Cat. Wrenching back the arm and the neck here. Rope break, quick officiating there. Now the jawbreaker shoots her right off. Brooklyn with a big punch to the gut. Has her up. Famous dropping her right in. Brooklyn Ray believes she's the standard of style and clash in the women's division. She feels that everyone else is really trying to catch up to her on her own pace. She's always fashionably late. She tell you she is looking this good and it's worth the wait. Brooklyn Ray loves to make a big splash, but this Cat here gonna care less about designer labels, gonna care less about flashy clothes. She is here to fight. Oh, what a slap to the face. There it is. It's too excited for this one. Seeing from the opening bells, these two are at a stiff, very stalemate here. Back and forth with these chops, trying to fill each other out here. Neither one budging here. And here we go. Cat, Brooklyn, on a Tuesday night here on Blackout, tugging it out and a kick to the knee. Brooklyn here with an inside roll-up here on Cat. Cat kicks out before one. Oh, and she just swung at her. Right into the back. Cat collapses in the corner, and it's a scoop slam coming from Brooklyn Ray. Cat with a big hip up there. Brooklyn jumps off the ropes and drove her down with a DDT. Cat was a little overzealous there, but she kicks out at 1. Strong, massive kick out there. Brooklyn looks for a knife edge shot. Cat able to dodge. Now into the ropes here. Deep 6. Big stomp to the arm. Oh, and Brooklyn, technician, just twisted over that arm and just dropping her down to the canvas. And what does she got here? It's a rolling cutter. What impact there. Brooklyn Ray is not finished just yet. Looking for something in the corner. Drives the head face first into the turnbuckle. Now just a big body slam. Cat rolling out the ring here. Great thinking to avoid damage. And Brooklyn's on the chase here. Look for that running cartwheel senton. Cat had the knees up. And now it's Cat. Oh! Round the apron, bouncing Brooklyn face first. And now the choke slam on that damn apron. This might have changed the complexity of this one. There's a big kick to the back of the neck. Cat charges it. Big spear. Big spear. He is once again putting on a great showing. A great matches. Her third match back. Big stomp to the gut. Brooklyn just kicking her in the corner. Oh, and Cat just crashes off the corner. Drops off the tree of woe position. And Brooklyn with a cut on her face. Cut on her eyes. Coming from this fight here with Cat. Big kick to the chest. Into the cover. Brooklyn with a pin. The Cat kicks out at 1. That close there are these two. Cat being dragged out by Brooklyn, who just sends her face first into the turnbuckle. Cat with a counter. DDT! Right onto the head. Brooklyn is down. Cat off the ropes with a springboard body splash. 1 count now from Brooklyn Ray. Unreal. Both these two showing their grit and strength here. Body slam from Cat. Cat is looking for something big from the top rope here. The Eclipse. What a stinging neck stunner diving off the top rope. She's not finished flying yet. Body splash, but Brooklyn able to move out the way. Oh, and Cat. It's an elbow. Right to the red. Brooklyn with a Black Widow. Black Widow from out of nowhere. From out of nowhere, Brooklyn Ray has this in deep. Cat is in trouble. Oh, but she escapes. Fighting back with a back body drop. Cat with a roll up. Cat with a roll up on Brooklyn. 2. Brooklyn kicks out. Barely at 2. Cat with a running torpedo Moscow. Brooklyn camps up to her feet. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Competition has long changed since then and now. And tough fight. Cat being brought in. Blockbuster. Brooklyn Ray diving off the top rope. Looks to stomp Cat. Cat up to her feet. A clothesline. Right to the back. And the crowd continues to feed off the returning Cat. Knocks over Brooklyn Ray. The cutter. Inches like this is close to closing in. A big return victory here on the big stage of Blackout. Hey, Brooklyn counter. Brooklyn has her in. No, something new. A choke slam for Brooklyn Ray here. Shades of the big red machine Kane. And a kick to the knee. Not like this. No. 2. Brooklyn stills it with a roll-up here. Defeats Cat. tough win here. And she celebrates with Valora. She's back all the way to the back, Valora. The goal. Stomping out Brooklyn. Beating the life and crap out of her like she owes her money. This has become an all-out war between these two ladies. Brooklyn just stole the victory with a roll-up here. When Laura comes out, oh man, that's a big kick to the chest. So ladies are just tear each other apart here. Big forearm flying to the face here. Valora, a stiff forearm of her own. Big uppercut shot to Brooklyn Ray. Oh man, both these ladies want to be at the top. Ragdoll is somewhere sitting back just loving these two ladies just tear each other apart. She's got Valora this weekend, but that's if she makes it. Big spear from Brooklyn. And Valora, she counters her own, big kicks her leg. Valora's already won her 6 women's tag match. And now Valora's just all over Brooklyn Ray.
You think this is over? It's just the beginning.
Last week, King and I lost our opportunity to face Black Dynasty at Gold Genesis. But tonight it's all about you, Sebastian Steele. You and I have been on a warpath lately. Maybe for the same reasons, maybe for different reasons. But I know what my reasons was for. My vision was to leave everyone lying until there's no one left, so I can recapture the world title again. Sure, I helped King, but it only helped me get closer to you for the most part. As fucked up as it sounds, this was never about fighting for King, that died at King of the Ring when he lost to Alec, but he thought he was still going after you, after the loss he had. I don't think so. Hell, I don't even agree with him being granted that world title shot against Fonzie. If you ask me, I believe your God's favorite belongs in that spot, and in this very spot that I'm in right now. I always was coming for the undisputed title, Steele. You're just a man that's currently holding it. So tonight, I'm taking this opportunity by the throat once again, and I will make it mine by earning a title shot against you at any time, any place, anywhere. And for you people who saw us last night, that was set by design. You people always have looked at us like some jokes, when in reality, we have been the most dangerous faction in this company. You can take us serious or not, you people can sit around and laugh, but you all are the main ones on your knees begging for TV time, hoping to get an opportunity at a title, or against one of the greats. It'd be a lot of chatter with you people, but I don't see no one close to our level, nowhere succeeding like we are. So keep laughing it up. That's the only thing you can do to cope with the fact that you will never be one of the greats. You'll just be another ordinary superstar who comes in, complains, and leave empty-handed like the rest. So Dbmo Universe, enjoy the show. Steel, get ready to get your head kicked in. And Black Rain, let's continue taking over this place.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring from parts unknown. The Nightmare Selena
My goodness. What a start here for this one. Just Selena slapping the taste out of Joe Parker's mouth. This matchup barely starting, and Selena Silva already decided she wants to hurt Joe Parker. Joe Parker not going to take that big pin here and just gets a 1 count in this one. Sliding into this one. Welcome everybody to Blackout. We are back here with a singles action matchup between the experience of Joe Parker versus the youth of Selena Sylvia. Selena Sylvia is one of the younger stars here, Seen a lot of them here throughout the night, looking to make a name for themselves. And Joe Parker, she's been around the block. Big forearm slide to the face. Selena is young, she's talented, and she has a lot of potential. But at the same time, you have to prove you belong. And Joe Parker is looking to make her work for that. Nice head scissors into an athletic takedown. Joe Parker is starving for a fight tonight. So Silva here has got to stay focused. Shoulder dusting off and just driving in that 5-knuckle shuffle. Joe Parker here driving the vicious stomps here. She hitting that arm of Selena hard here, and it's only getting uglier from here. Selena rushed into the ropes here. Joe ducks low, punched into the ropes as she ducks under the middle rope into a clothesline. A rebound lariat. Joe Parker is refusing to stay down. A big enziguri shot attempt from Selena. Joe is still on her feet. Now the big waist lock here. Lifting her up and another big takedown. As Selena says she let her actions do the talking for her. As no. Oh no, oh my goodness, a tombstone right on the neck of Selena. Joe Parker unable to follow up with that springboard body senton splash there. And with a counter is Joe Parker. Joe has Selena's arm extended out the rope. She's like stretching it out, man. Joe Parker devious with her offense in this one. That's the early aggression shown from Selena. Selena gets caught. Iron claw here. Just drags it to the mouth, driving her hand down her mouth of Selena there. Joe Parker here, refusing to stay down. Coming up the corner, a front flip DDT. She's turned the tables. 1, 2. Selena kicks out. And just like that, Joe Parker reminds Selena Silva that if you come after her, you better finish your job. We're up in the corner. Black magic. There's simply no way of coming from that one. Joe, the pin, 2. Lena's down. Joe Parker takes this one here tonight. Joe Parker has done it. She wins the match. What a fight. Selena came in with every trick. Joe Parker weathered the storm and found a way to finish. Joe Parker stands tall. We'll see what's next for Joe Parker, but one thing's for certain. After tonight, nobody in Dbmo is going to take Joe lightly. And Selena going to remember this night for a very long time. A very, very long time. And something tells me from our image on our screen, these two are far from finished from each other.
Noah, Sebastian Steele and Muhammad X have made it clear they want your tag team titles. What's your message to them?
Well, to answer your question, Jackie, it's pretty obvious that they want our. It's talking way down in the locker room like 24/7 and making everything about themselves. Describing that everyone is not in their level, Blackout is being saved from them. And to put insult to injury, they say we should be thanking them that they're here. We should be in our knees together and say, Hassan Muhammad, thank you for making Blackout relevant again. Thank you for being here to make Blackout a better show. But here's the thing. For everyone, we're all tired of this bullshit of Sebastian and Muhammad being in the main event scene every single time. There's time that there is a change for other stars who are worthy to main event a Blackout and a PLE. A change for the other people who get the spotlight than those two. Because those two are rubbing everyone the. And I'm sick of it. We're sick of it. Everybody in the whole world and everyone's watching at home is sick of it. We're sick of this shit. If no one is gonna do something, then we'll do it. Right? I think it's time for a little bit of payback. This payback and ruin our match, thus stealing the number 1 contender. I think it's time to set a reminder for him and Tyler Storm that you never fuck with Black Dynasty. And when we're done with y'all, Kyle, with you, Tyler, beat you at Gold Genesis and take your honors title. And later tonight, me and Kyle will beat the Prophets of Reality and still, with that win, I get myself a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity that I jump hoops for. And then will be on top on Blackout.
Kyle, last week El Panda stole your spot in the World Title Contenders match and then defeated your partner Noah. Now tonight, Noah, finally get your hands on El Panda and Tyler Storm in tag team action. After everything that's happened, how determined are you to make a statement tonight? 3 weeks ahead.
Last week was frustrating. I earned that opportunity, and then El Panda took my spot. That's something that still doesn't. Could have spent this week, maybe, or feeling sorry for myself, but that's not who I am. What bothered me even more was watching Noah come up short against El Panda. I know how hard Noah works. Well, we've got a chance to stand side by side and remind everyone exactly who you are and why we are the World Tag Team Champions. This isn't about revenge, it's about respect. And can take what's meant for us, expect us to stay down. Tyler Storm chose to stand with El Panda, so he's part of this now too. And there's nothing I'm not willing to do to take what's mine. And Noah and I are going to leave everything we've got in that ring. And if El Panda thinks the end of this story, he's got another thing fucking coming.
Thank you both for your time. The tension couldn't be any higher after everything that unfolded last week. And tonight's tag team match against El Panda has quick bouts on the card. We'll see if the two of you can settle the score and build some momentum, or El Panda and Tyler Storm continue to make headlines. Best of luck to both of you tonight.
big fight field, big kick out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Dbmo Blackout is all about tonight. We have two of the biggest attractions on the Blackout roster in the company are about to collide here. Two champions who are on a two collision pace. Two of the biggest egos in Dbmo, and two men who believes this entire company belongs to them. CJ Perkins, the former world champion who carried Blackout on his shoulders not too long ago, the current deathmatch champion, taking on Sebastian Steele, the Dbmo undisputed heavyweight champion. Big back, neck drop, short leverage there, and just a 1 count Perkins got. Tonight, neither championship is on the line, but don't let that fool you, because when two men like this step into the ring, the championship doesn't have to be on the line. They're still taking a dirty shot in the corner, charges in with that famous Perkins, caught him over the waist here, going on the gauging on the eyes there. Man, and just a jab in the corner, just beating him down, driving in the knees, non-stop from Perkins, and he just goes down. Still with just a big body punch, just kicks out the knee. Short knee code breaker, single leg knee code breaker, cover, 1 count only. Still, look at Sebastian Steele. He is walking into this matchup, carries himself like he owns the building, and in his mind he owns everything, and the ring, the championship, everybody in it. Big knee to the face here. Something's going on here. Big stomps coming here. Oh man. Oh no. That's Muhammad's music. But there's no Muhammad. Muhammad with a little mind games here on CJ Perkins here. Little distraction coming from Muhammad this Sunday at Go Genesis. Sebastian Steele has a very different problem. That is El Panda Gigante. The champion will be defended his undisputed heavyweight championship against the Hall of Famer El Panda Gigante. And Steele better not overlook this challenge right here, right now. Big gates to the eyes and a stomp to the back of the neck. And Perkins fired up here. Through the ropes here with that spinning roundhouse kick. He believes he is the most dangerous competitor in Dbmo right now with that deathmatch champion. Round his waist, a spinning tombstone, drove Steele out and still kicks out. He is a man who has a serious problem as well with Muhammad X. CJ Perkins, after distractions that's disrupted his match, he inserted himself in Muhammad's business 2 weeks ago, and Muhammad made sure he has not forgotten. Big takedown, the cover. It's been building for weeks too. No! Powers out at 2. Listen to this atmosphere here tonight. Roundhouse to the back of the neck. Driving in the elbows to the neck. Looking for the submission victory here. Steele blocks him off. He's looking at that deathmatch champion. Perkins looking for an undisputed championship opportunity. Steele with a rolling Steele. Both men looking at each other's gold. No victory here. You possibly leverage them to a title shot down the line. A kick out at 2. And still off the ropes with a big blockbuster. Perkins out the way and now dragging Steele out face first. Right in the turnbuckle. Attack. Oh, it still comes back with a clothesline there. Perkins backs up to his feet. There's a lot of championship gold surrounding this ring tonight, and both these men believe they should all have it. Perkins takes down the undisputed champion, goes over the back, slides over. Oh, the big double boots to the face. Still blocks him. Still with a rolling still. Rolling still from out of nowhere. And out of nowhere still. Puts down Perks. 2. Perkins kicks at him 2 as a rolling still. Massive kicks out there. Manages to kick out still with a float over Liger bomb. Drove his body into the cabin. Perkins with a roll up. Perkins with a roll up. 1, 2. Oh my God. Perkins almost stole it here. What is it going to take? Keep the undisputed heavyweight champ down. Snapmare. And a running elbow smash takedown. Rolling skull again for a 3rd time. Baby. 1, 2. No! Look at the look up down face. He can't believe it. Perkins. 3 rolling stills. And he's still standing. A big famouser to the face. Perkins up, running. Cannon drop kick to the heart of Still now. Still picked up. The 3rd time was a charm. It is not. Perkins with an elbow. And now a big headbutt. Nasty headbutt there. Throws a fake power bomb, baby. And he's not finished yet. A fisherman's suplex buster. Perkins with a wheelbarrow here. Big back body drop now to Still. The power, the resilience we're seeing here. And Muhammad, disbelief. Oh man, the distraction did not work here. Still sending him over. Sending him flying over the top rope here. The action between Still and Perkins spilling right outside our ring here. Takes him down the waist like sliding clothesline. Right to Perkins there from Still. Sebastian sending him over. Undisputed champion just picking apart CJ Perkins on the outside. Sends him flying over again. Oh, and Perkins from out of nowhere. The side of our camera charges in with a sling blade. Where did he come from? Referee is up to a 7 here. Perkins sends Still over. No, an 8. Still is down. Perkins is trying to stop the count. No. He might take this here. No, and Perkins. Too much taunting. Too much showboating. And it costed him here. Thought he won it, but it's not over just yet. Sebastian with a sliding clothesline into the cover. That might have been the last breath in Perkins. What a match. My goodness.
Here is your winner, the real deal, Sebastian Still.
The undisputed Sebastian Still wins tonight, has created even more answers, more questions than answers. What happened next between Muhammad X and Perkins? Can CJ Perkins survive Jay Walker this Sunday at Go Genesis? And can Sebastian Still survive El Panda Gigante? We are just days away from Go Genesis, and after Tonight, the champions may be walking into the biggest nights of their career. The road to Go Genesis has never been more dangerous than right now.
Contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 563 pounds, the
Here we go. These four young stars entering their first ever main event of this season here on Blackout. Call themselves the real main eventers. It is the Blackout World Tag Team Champions Black Wing Dynasty coming off a war this past weekend with the Mob. They step back into tag team action with this new alliance paired of the number one contender, the new number one contender. We're going to touch base on that a little bit to come. El Panda Gigante for the Undisputed Championship, and the Dbmo Honors Champion Tyler Storm, who is squaring up for a first time ever with Noah. And there is the tag business is about to pick up here. Oh, tags back in. Panda doesn't make his work here. Long inside the ring. Big stomps in the ribs. And now Tyler has him up here. Big knee now over the neck. Panda looking on. Tyler with the cover and just gets a 2 count there. Drags up Noah here. Noah sends him into the corner. Big running attack, but Tyler with a stiff knee to the face. They're driving in. Big knees to the hamstrings of Noah. Noah goes up and catches him over the shoulders. Big power slam. Sends him into the corner. Big running attack, but Tyler again fights it off. Hits him out with an elbow. Tag is made. Brainbuster to Noah, and Panda with a jumping Panda frog splash. My goodness. These two lads here just working so well as Panda and Tyler Storm. Big back body drop from Noah. Noah delivered into the corner. And now a big forearm to the face. Oh man, it slammed right onto the ring apron. Face first went Panda. And now into the steps goes Noah. Panda looking directly at Kyle Frost, another man he's been having a war with. Big forearm coming into the back. This is the final match before Dbmo Go Genesis. This is our final Blackout battle here, our Blackout war. 2 count, and Noah kicks out at 2. That was a close one. What a way to close out the show with the Dbmo World Tag Team Champions here in action. Colliding with 2 of the most dangerous men right now as a duo, Storm and Panda. Panda shocked the entire world last week. We got to cover 1, 2. Noah just gets a 2. Panda defeated Noah in a shocking upset and earned himself a shot at the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship against Sebastian Steele at Go Genesis. Tonight, Tyler Storm standing in the corner of Panda against Noah and his tag partner Kyle Frost. Kyle Frost has his own personal history with El Panda Gigante. They're 1-1 against each other, and neither man has forgotten about that, especially with the amount of ambushes Panda has been seeking and interrupting Kyle Frost's moment each chance he can get. We're getting a preview of Go Genesis, the Honors Champion, stomping out Kyle Frost. Kyle's going to be playing double duty this weekend as he not only defends his World Tag Team Championship, but takes on this guy, Tyler Storm, for the Honors Championship. Brewing for a while, and their rivalry been built on 2 men who are trying to prove they are the better competitor. Now Frost has been waiting a moment for that. These 2 have been building it for weeks, months, if you will. They fight over the championship gold. That's what makes this match so dangerous. How do you trust a man who is going to try to take your championship? Oh, man. Tag. There it is. Kyle Frost going after Panda Gigante. Finally gets his hands on him. Big nasty right across the face. There goes another one from Kyle Frost. And now drags him off across the top and just hits him out with a clobbering shot to the back. This is the tiebreaker. This is not just another fight between these two. And Panda sends him in the corner. Oh, and Panda turns in with a splash. A running corner, clothesline splash in the corner. Kyle Frost there. Now Kyle placed in the corner here. Kyle steps in with a big elbow. Panda immediately lifted up by Kyle, who's overpowering him. Drops him into the turnbuckles face first. And now driving the boot right down the throat of Panda. Kyle is just driving it in forcefully. And he's got that strength advantage on him. Like forearms being delivered. Nasty. Overhead. Back. Gut wrench. Tossing. Slam. Now Kyle looking for the big choke slam. Panda counters. Running. Neck breaker. And the king of the neck breaker. The king of the jungle. El Panda Gigante. Tagging out to Noah. Oh, fire himself up. Just gets sent over the ropes here. Noah knows exactly what he's dealing with. Sends him off. Panda with a roll-up. Panda with a roll-up with Noah. Noah kicks out. Kicks out right before one. That was very a close one. And now Noah sent into the corner by Panda. Panda is now lining up Noah. Noah gets out the corner and now picks up Panda right over the shoulders with a cutter. Tyler Storm is now in. Tyler now sending Noah over the ropes. Noah is hanging on the ropes. Noah fights him off with a big forearm to the face and leaps over with a big springboard drop kick. High impact to Tyler. Storm up, popped up, looking for the Samoan drop. Tyler gets elbowed off, and a big kick coming. Noah counters. Charges him up with a pop-up, Samoan drop again, and Tyler counters. Back and forth sequence. And these two, who has never faced off, just delivering some magic here. Big elbow to the face. Noah charges a Superman punch from Noah. The Falconary takes down the ownership. 2. Tyler kicks out at 2. Very nearly put him away was Noah. The tag champ with Storm up. Power bomb. Dropping him down. Tyler kicks up to his feet. Kyle, the big Kyle, back in the ring. Double X handle being swung. Kyle doesn't land. And Tyler, no, man. What a neck driver. The force on that one to pull up the massive Kyle Frost and drop him down like that. And now knee them in the rib as Kyle picks him up on the shoulders. Face first into the turnbuckles goes Tyler Storm. And Kyle immediately sends him into the corner. Big elbow coming into the face there from Tyler. And Tyler with a snapdragon suplex. These two are going to just absolutely destroy each other this weekend, and I'm all ready for it. Panda now in. Cow with the big chops. Looking for a big jackknife power bomb. And Panda able to flip him over. Beautiful arm wrench. Swinging neck breaker. And we are just less than 48 hours separated from Kyle Frost and Noah. And a brutal tag war they was in with the Mob. They had to go to a second match sequence due to it ending in a count out. They fought their heart out, and to be back in this fight here is just insane. They have to defend their tag champs. Let's not forget this Sunday. Go Genesis against Prophets of Reality. Tyler Storm with a shot. Tyler Storm with a DDT. Oh, and Panda is charges in. Inverted attack to Storm, his tag partner. What would a win here tonight do for Storm and Panda? Can you imagine them beating the tag champs nights before their defender tag team champions. This is massive for Panda Storm here. Panda looks for a suplex. It's a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of muscle to muscle up. Cow counters. Panda moves out for that shoulder tackle. That shoulder buff he was going to deliver. And now face first in the turnbuckle goes Cow Frost. Knife edge chop coming in. Cow with an elbow. Grabs the waist over. Back of the neck. Picked up for a reverse choke slam. Cow Frost drops down one on Panda. And Cow with no end. Noah charges in. The running Meteora. Said it's time for some new main eventers. They're showing why. The FKO. 1, 2. Noah almost getting revenge on Panda. But Panda with a strong kick out. Letting everyone know why he is the man to fight still this weekend at Go Genesis. And Cow, Noah all over him here. Forearm, just jumping Panda here. Look at the assault here. Oh, he's not finished there. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, Panda still kicks out. How? Cow gets kicked off. And it's caught with a big choke grip. Big swing to the ribs. And Cow grabs him up. Panda with an elbow now. Picks up Cow. Fisherman suplex. And he tags out to Tyler Storm, the Honors champion here. Sends Cow into the corner. Twists him over and looking for an O'Connor roll. This is a lot of muscle up. Look at Storm delivering that O'Connor roll German suplex. Beautiful bridge there. And he will take easy shortcut, every shortcut necessary here. That is Tyler Storm. Tyler with a kick to the ribs. Blocks off. Kyle has him up with a gut wrench. The Roshambo. Tyler and then Panda, unbelievable showing here. And Kyle caught him with a roll up. Kyle with a roll up on Storm. 1 count only. Oh, he's ready to kick out. Tyler was ready for that one. Gets out at 1 there. And now, elbows out. Cal out the corner. This is why Tyler is a champion. He knows how to exploit every opportunity. Cal making Tyler revisit the corner. Knife edge chop there to Tyler. Tyler with an elbow there to Cal. Has him up over the shoulders. Half and half suplex by Tyler Storm. Pin is now legal. It just runs Cal in the corner. Powers him up. Scoop slam. And Panda is going to the top rope. No one's trying to do something. Panda splash to Cal. And Noah deceiving his partner from a near possible ender from Panda Storm here tonight. Tyler off the ropes. Kyle has up the knees. And now with a choke grip on Storm. Storm rakes the eyes. Big punch to the back, kicking off the hamstrings of Kyle. Turns out a big knee. Kyle blocked it and a jumping forearm shot by Storm. Panda gets tagged in. Panda grabs up the arm, swinging neck breaker to Cow. Frost there, drops him right down. Panda's up the ropes here. He's going for the second time in this one. Panda splash, but Cow had up the knees. Cow with a big choke slam incoming. Look at the high leverage. That's a massive, long way to go crashing down if you're Panda. Noah's in the ring. Michinoku driver to Noah. One swept up, picked up, and Noah kicks out at 2. What a main event we got here. Noah placing Panda in the corner there. Leaves the rope spinning tornado DDT there. This might be the match of the night here. Running leg drop. And Cow, long distance, gonna meet Panda in the middle. Spear to the number 1 contender, the undisputed heavyweight champion Panda. Noah is now in, looking for revenge here. He's waiting for Panda to get up to his feet. Throws him into the corner. Goes in for a tag. Panda blocked him there. Right over the waist, whipped him out, and a ripcord lariat shot. Big takedown to Noah. This tag team of Tyler Storm and Panda working so well for the first time, teaming up together. Basement kick to Noah. Noah kicks up to his feet though. This deep in the matchup, you really gotta pull out a big trick out that book, out your hat. Tornado DDT coming out the corner from Noah. And Noah throws Tyler Storm into the corner. Lining him up for the buckle bomb into the corner. Storm is down. Noah with the victory here, and it's a late save. And Panda very nearly saving this one. Storm able to weather that and kick out from that. That was the moment that could have ended things there for Noah. Noah gets punched off. Tyler has him hooked. Oh my God, what a drop there. He is looking to end this, guys. Has him up. Look out. Drove him over. And Cow in there to break it up. Crowd feeding right into this one. Something bad is coming his way. He has no clue. Tyler with a spear. Spear. This could be it. Noah's down. 1, 2. No. Noah kicks out at 2. How did he pull that off? Tyler thought it was over. Noah stays in this one. Panda's going back for the tag. And Panda knows it could be ended right here, right now. He's feeding off his chest, beating his chest. Noah back up, punching out. Panda in a big roundhouse kicks him down right into the chest there. And it sends him in the corner, jumping Panda splash. Noah moves, and the reverse DDT. Panda jumps and makes the tag to Cow. Cow dropped down the drop toe hold. Single leg submission. Cow fighting him off. Limping here. Then grabs Panda in for the end of days. This could be it. This crowd knows it. Everyone feels it. Panda grabs the legs. Cow shows him back. Oh! Just ran him down like a truck. And Noah feeding himself up, trying to call them back up for a fight. Blocks off Panda. Panda blocks off Noah. Noah charges in with a jumping clothesline. Panda out the way there. And now, oh man, reverse DDT. 100% of the votes for Black Wing Dynasty. Nobody in the arena wants to see Panda Storm victorious. And Panda looking to repeat where he left off last week. Cal making the save. Panda quickly sending a message to the undisputed heavyweight champion there with that Panda splash, that exclamation point on it for a second week. Here on Blackout, Panda puts down Noah. And oh my goodness, rubbing salt on the wound, the number one contenders, Muhammad X, Sebastian Steele, prophets of reality are here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night, what a war. Good night from Dbmo Blackout. The entire landscape of Dbmo could change this weekend, and we just saw Panda Storm in a non-title match defeat Black Wing Dynasty. We'll see you at Go Genesis this Sunday. Don't miss it. Good night, everybody.